corporate social responsibility has become imperative to describe a company's efforts to improve the society.
Education still not enough good. I mean, the government may have in education now spending enough, but it's not creating good educational institutions. So there's a need for good educational institutions, and the private sector can play a part.
The India Indeed series gives you a complete insight on CSR contribution made by India's top corporates. This week, we delve into the CSR initiatives of a global crop protection company, UPL Limited. Bustling streets, crowded markets, horns honking and people chattering. Vapi is a busy industrial town located between the Mumbai-Ahmedabad highway. When Mr. Raju and Mrs. Sandra Shroff established the first factory in Vapi in the late 1960s, there was not a single English medium school there. The existing schools too were not equipped to provide quality cosmopolitan education to the children. UPL Limited is a global generic crop protection, chemicals and seeds company. As a young woman from England and the vice chairman of UPL, Mrs. Sandra Shroff took it upon herself to improve quality of education and started an English medium school for the first time in the area.
When we came here, there was nothing. There were just plain grassland. There was no school, no English medium school. There were Gujarati medium schools, yes. So it became apparent that if we were to employ people from all over India, which was what was required, because industry demands people from everywhere. We got everybody together and we took the lead, and I took an overdraft for the working capital. We borrowed the accommodation from GIDC and we started the school.
UPL's CSR vision is to be a catalyst for a more equitable and inclusive society by supporting long-term sustainable transformation and social integration.
See, UPL, to my understanding, is the only company in the world where the CSR was started the day company was started. So you can safely say it's in our DNA. It's an inherent component of whatever we do. So the responsibility towards society is always there. We don't see ourselves as the only player which is driving the social responsibility. We see ourselves more as a catalyst where we trigger certain process which helps overall development of society.
Education is critical for the overall development of an individual. Every parent dreams of giving their children the best education possible, but what matters most is the quality of education. UPL recognizes this need.
Why did we start a school? Because we needed a school. Why did we look at education? Because we needed education. How will we get people from Bengal to come and work in a factory in Vapi if there isn't an English medium school for their children to be educated? So, and the school had to be as good as any school in Bombay or Delhi or anywhere else. So that was our vision, which was a very important need for us as industrialists.
The first result of Mrs. Sandra Shroff's vision was the Gyan Dham School, which transformed the landscape of educational services in Vapi. The school has a capacity of 1,600 students from nursery to class 12th and was started for the children of entrepreneurs and engineers important to the development of Vapi industrial town. Being the first English medium school in the region, Gyan Dham continues to provide world-class quality education to children in Vapi.
We came to this building in 1978. At that time, just a small part of the building was built, and we've continued to build and add to the school as required. And we have 1,600 students. We go from the babies right up to the 12th standard. In the 11th and 12th, we have humanities, we have commerce, and we have science. And our students go throughout the world and study.
The students at Gyanthamam pass on from one generation to another. 12-year-old Arya's parents too studied in this school. Students like her are regularly exposed to many inter-school and inter-house activities where they can display their talent in a wide arena.
There is a big playground in which football, cricket, all these sports are played. There is also a big auditorium in which sports day, annual day are organized. Then there are in the classes we have smart boards and CCTV cameras equipped.
After setting up the Gyanthamam school, Mrs. Sandra Shroff next took over the management of EMRS, a government school in Ahwa, district Dang. The school was started in the year 2000 to provide quality education to meritorious tribal children of the nearby villages. Since Gyanthamam Vapi Charitable Trust took over the management system, there has been a consistent improvement in the quality of the school in all parameters.
When we came here, we had 0. No child passed the 12th standard. In the first year itself, 50% passed. In the second year that we were here, that 75% passed. Now we have 100% passing every year.
EMRS Ahwa has a wide spectrum of student-centric services, activities and subjects. The school has a quality campus life and encourages learning by employing all their resources to help students excel in a multicultural, diverse environment.
Not only we are concentrating on the educational part, but we are, as a part of 2009 Act, we are more concentrating on the basic infrastructure facilities. Like last year we finished the construction of first floor. Everything even is given free to the child: bed sheet, uniform, blazer, notebook, pen, pencil, stationery. So children come from very poor background, so at least when they come here, they have basic things, basic infrastructure facilities, so that they can concentrate more on studies.
Since its inception, EMRS School has been training their students with an intensive archery training session. Testifying to the success of this training, many students like Nirma have participated and represented the school in state-level championships.
मैं पहले खेलकूद में भी आगे नहीं थी, लेकिन यहाँ के छात्रों को देखकर मुझे भी ऐसा लगा कि मुझे भी खेलकूद में आगे बढ़ना चाहिए, और उसके बाद मैंने कबड्डी, खो खो और आर्चरी जैसे खेल में भी भाग लेना शुरू कर दिया है.
Mrs. Sandra Shroff's educational transformation didn't just stop there. Chagadia is the center of the chemical industry in Gujarat. There was the need of a chemical technology institute that could produce graduates to work in the industry. SRICT was set up on a 25-area plot on the way to Valia from Ankleshwar. The institute is 6 years old and is ranked under the top colleges of Gujarat Technical University.
The journey was started in 2008 with construction. 2011 we have started the first year, and now 5 years are over. The 2 batches have already come. Our goal was to have center of excellence with very good output quality. Like any industry, you know, the first thing is that you must get good quality, and research focus, you know, because we want to keep on doing new things, new developments.
SRICT has been established by UPL to be a world-class institute to impart knowledge, quality technical education, and develop leaders. required by chemical and allied industries. The institute conducts various workshops, seminars, refresher courses, training programs, etc. for the benefit of the students.
Right from beginning, we have been looking towards the academic excellence, and about 2 to 3 years before what we have started, that we will sit with the students and ask him to make his own target about his academic excellence, say in the form of semester performance index or cumulative performance index. So he will write down on the piece of paper and we will provide him whatever is required to achieve that target.
In the year 1990, Mrs. Shroff felt the need of a nursing college to supplement the nursing requirement of the HRH hospital, which was finding it difficult to get nurses. It was not until around the year 2000 that the Shroff-Roffel College of Nursing was established in temporary accommodation. The hospital caters to the needs of all. The students from SSRCN serve the hospital whilst getting training, and the MSc nurses are the backbone of hospital care.
We were the second nursing college in Gujarat. Now, of course, there are many. What is my vision for this? I want it to be the best nursing college in Gujarat, and then, of course, the best in India. We are very fortunate to have Major General Bhutia, who is an excellent teacher. She is the matron of the hospital and the principal of the nursing college.
The institute has a well-equipped lab, a fully functional library, and practical courses for the students. Latest methods and techniques are used for training. More stress is given on skill training and assessment of practical skill.
In our college, as a part of our theory and practical, we are getting so many opportunities, like we are arranging the programs like conference, then seminars, workshops, and also we are attending the health camps like polio, then blood camps also.
The CSR wing of UPL works to create sustainable livelihood for all segments of society.
We have made 6 pillars which are thematic focus for us. The first one is education and empowerment. The second one is health and sanitation. The third one is agriculture development. The fourth one is entrepreneurship and employability. The fifth one is nature conservation. And sixth one is the local and national need.
Lack of sanitation and hygiene contributes to a range of health and environmental problems. In response to PM Narendra Modi's clarion call for a clean India under the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, UPL decided to take the cause of cleanliness and sanitation in school.
I said, we're not going to make toilets in numbers. We're not going to make the greatest number in 5 crores that can be made. We're going to make the best ones. And we're going to take up the schools around Vapi and also around Ankleshwar. And we're going to build very good buildings. We're going to give enough space in each toilet. Each toilet is 4 by 4. There's enough of corridor. There are basins for washing hands inside and outside.
The UPL School Sanitation Project is integrated with various activities to ensure hygienic behavior among students. Katputhli Nataks and interactive sessions are organized for school children, explaining the importance of hygiene and cleanliness.
We covered all the behavioral aspects so then the student can learn or earn the importance of toilet. importance of sanitation. So we do many kind of activities like the rally to behavioral training, Katputli Natak, drawing competition on sanitation. We have done paint for a cause, in which we do paint for related to sanitation, as well as interactive session, which can be give message for about sanitation for kids.
Against the backdrop of high dropout ratio in schools, UPL started 4 Niyojaniya Kendra, skill training centers, to provide comprehensive skill training for industrial trades like welding, fitting, electrical, chemical operator, etc. This in turn helps the youth to secure jobs in the surrounding industries.
As far as training program is concerned, it is a 90-day training program for some courses, and in some courses it is 180-day training program. Now, the constitution of training program is focused more on the practical side of it, because these are the people going to work on the shop floors of the companies.
28-year-old Salim works as a chemical plant operator at Vapi. After dropping out from school, he took a vocational course in the Niyojaniya Kendra Skill Training Center for a few months and got certified to secure a job. Boys like him would otherwise have landed a job in some informal sector, thus getting deprived of social security benefits.
मैंने जुलाई 2015 के अंदर इधर 3 महीना ट्रेनिंग लिया था. उसके अंदर प्लान के बारे के अंदर यूनिट ऑपरेशन है, डिस्टिलेशन है, वो सब उसका 3 महीना ट्रेनिंग लिया. बाद में दिसंबर 2015 में UPL 1 के अंदर मैंने इंटरव्यू दिया. उसके अंदर मेरा जॉब लगा.
Kishan Bhai is a progressive farmer from the Wangar village in the Dang district. Under UPL's Khedut Pragati program, a lot of awareness generation and training activities were initiated to help farmers increase agricultural productivity.
અમે પહેલા ચીલા ચાલુ ખેતી કરતા હતા, પરંતુ યુપીએલના સંપર્કથી વિક્રમ ફાર્મ જોવા ગયા અને ત્યાં ખેતી પદ્ધતિ જોઈ તો અમને સારું લાગ્યું અને પોતે અપનાવ્યું. પહેલાં અમે અમારી ખેતીમાં છાટણી કરવી પડે, ભરવાનું આદર બનાવવાનો, એટલે ખર્ચો વધી જાય. એટલે અમને ઉત્પાદન પહેલાં કરતાં 50% ઉત્પાદન વધારે મળ્યું. એટલે અમને આર્થિકમાં ફાયદો થયો અને એ કરવા જેવું છે.
Multiple agri projects have been taken up under the umbrella of UPL's Khedut Pragati program. The framework of UPL Khedut Pragati program is on capacity building, lab to land, and technology intervention.
When we came to Awa, we observed the 2 issues majorly in these regions. One is the low production of agriculture, and another one is the nutritional deficiency among children and women. So to address these 2 issues, we started working with these farmers. So we introduced paddy is the main crop in this region. So we start working over the paddy. We introduced SRI methodology. Through this, people start getting the production more than 50% what they were getting in initially.
घर के पास मेरा तो environment ये नहीं होता कि हमने plants लगा दिया और उससे केवल मुझे environment अच्छा हो जाएगा.
In an era where more and more children are disconnected from nature, UPL recognizes the importance of environmental education. Their Vasudha project aims to make the young generation aware about the importance of protecting nature and maintaining ecological balance. Students are also taken for exposure visit to the farms.
एग्रीकल्चर इन्वायरमेंट से कैसे रिलेटेड होता है, उसको कैसे हम रिलेट कर सकते हैं. तो इस तरह से यहाँ पर आने पर वो प्रैक्टिकली उनको सारी चीज़ें दिखती हैं कि कैसे आर्चर्ड मैंगो प्लांटिंग किया हुआ है, कैसे क्रॉप ग्रोइंग कर सकते हैं, कैसे जो रिसोर्स है फार्म का एक दूसरे से को रिलेटेड है. यहाँ पे गोबर गैस प्लांट है, काउज हैं, तो हम जो फार्म का वेस्ट है गाय को ले जाते हैं, गाय का वेस्ट है फार्म में ले आते हैं, तो एक कोरिलेशन है इन्वायरमेंट का एक दूसरे से, कैसे अटैच किया जा सकता है, उस तरह से एक स्टूडेंट्स को प्रैक्टिकली चीज़ें देखने को मिलती हैं।
Tomorrow's leaders need to be equipped for tomorrow's challenges, and education is the best tool to prepare our children for the future they will inherit.
One thing that is very, very important when I'm measuring any project that we are doing is that we should be the best in the field. We should have the best school, we should have the best Institute of Chemical Technology, we should have the best nursing college, we should have anything we do, this should be the best dam repaired. Everything we do should be the best.
Looking back, for a businesswoman from England who was hardly expected to understand the intricacies and complexities of India's social structure, Mrs. Sandra Schroff has managed to transform lives of many people by putting in a lot of hard work, focus, vision, and adapting to local needs. Mrs. Sandra Schroff calls this enlightened self-interest.